out today, and a testament to how good it is. I am 2/3 away through listening to it. Another one in the excellent the War Doctor Rises series. Now, I have got a bootleg copy of the last one, which I didn't get because the last one it seemed to be, and again I'm prejudged it, but again now I've got a bootleg copy of it. I'll listen to it, where he's in a fake reality playing a unit detective, right? Although Jonathan Carey is always good. I like him a lot. He's always very good. Anyway, this feels very seasonal in a way because it actually could have done it as a Christmas episode in many ways because it's a three-part story and it's just stronger for that, right? It's so much stronger for a story that builds up, right, and develops over 3 episodes, right? Because you get feeling like it's a mini epic series that they're putting on over Christmas. And Jonathan Carey's War Doctor is always great. They just released a specially designed trailer for this. Let's have a look because I saw a bit of it. And the trailer's excellent. And yeah, the War Doctor range has been probably one of the strongest at Big Finish. Oh, and I couldn't care less it has Jodie elements in them. I honestly found the Jodie elements on the Cybermen and Big Finish in the Jodie era pretty darn good, right? And for me, it doesn't mean I have to think the Jodie era is real.
We were exactly like you once. Wherever there is disease, wherever there is infirmity,
humanity can be improved. You shall be like us too.
And this is a very, 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 very Cyberman cyber story. Like, this is probably one of the most cyberish cyber stories ever.
We are inevitable.
we remove the weaknesses that hold you back.
We will survive. We will conquer.
On Earth, on Mundas, on Telos, out in the depths of space. You cannot turn us back. Logic over emotion. Strength
If only they would use AI, these would be great.
over weakness. Metal over flesh.
You will be upgraded. You will welcome the evolution of your species.
Wherever humans exist, our potential is always with you.
You will be like us. We are the Cybermen.
Nick Briggs was having a lot of fun with it. That's a pretty darn good trailer. It's a good trailer. It's a good trailer for a good release. And again, Soren says, "Go away, Jodie." And look, the thing is, I don't really associate those Cybermen with Jodie. For me, because they always seem like really good designed Cybermen, right? Fine. So this is like an epic series. It's a 3-parter, and it grows and grows and grows and grows. The first part, the Doctor's TARDIS, the War Doctor's TARDIS, is drawn to this planet. Right, and it's a good episode. The whole thing is written by Jonathan Barnes, who writes the whole thing. Jonathan Morris, who's a solid Doctor Who writer. Right, he knows his Doctor Who and he knows how to write Doctor Who. Right, so the whole thing is the Doctor is dragged to this planet, which is having this war go on, and both sides of the war they are upgrading themselves and becoming Cybermen. Right, and they're becoming more and more Cybermen. There's also temporal weapons being used in the war. So basically, there's these 10-year time jumps because of it, where everything gets more and more cybertized. and then you get to see the malevolence of the High Council, right? Who are just really genuinely evil. And like they are behind this resurrection of the cyber threat, right? And I like it when the Time Lords are dirty and evil, right? Because that in the War Doctor stuff, because that really works, right? And that's the heart of War. The War Doctor stories are war crime, temporal war crimes, and lack of ethics, but always got to be war stories. Malevolence. Thank you so much, Archie Gordon. Malevolence, right? So first and foremost, War Doctor, when it's really working well, they're all war stories. And if you like war stories, this is it. This is great. And there's a lot of heroism and there's a lot of treachery in war, right? He so fits in to the Doctor Who mythos, right? So I love them fleshing out this Doctor that we only saw for 10 minutes. Jonathan Carey always does an incredible job, right? It just sounds like John Hurt to me, right? So anyway, there's there are these planets that are being used to develop cyberkind, and that's kind of what's going on the second planet, the second episode as well. And the third episode, it's and they're being brought in as a force to use against the Daleks in the cyber war. But are they going to be? But are they going to then be their own temporal, power? Right. So is it going to like to stabilize the Time War? So basically, I'm on the last disc right now, where it's all coming to a head. It's like a big budget head, but it's very, very, very Cybermen-y. If you like Cybermen, it's great. There's lots of Cybermen tropes in it. So for me, I like it, right? Because Cybermen always can feel a little bit Christmassy, right? And this could have been a really good Christmas story had, there been a few more, like on the planets they went to, they were celebrating their planet version of Christmas, right? And had that Christmas motif go throughout. And that's all you would need, because you get like the cold and the snow with Cybermen. Right, you get Cybermen developed. I was always disappointed with, and I may go back and see if I can add in with AI at some point. You in was it the World Enough and Time and the Doctor Falls, which I loved. Right, I thought that was one of the greatest endings for a Doctor, and then they gave him another Christmas special afterwards. Right, where it's an army of Cybermen and they rose up and they developed naturally. Well, the Master developed them. You went from a Mondasian Cyberman, right? Mondasian Cyberman, straight away to the modern day one. I would have wanted to add in like a Tomb Cyberman, a bunch of them, the Invasion Cybermen, or what's the Planet of Gold one? Volga. What the hell's that Simon? Revenge of the Cybermen. Either Invasion or Revenge of the Cybermen, and Urshock Cybermen. Right. I would, and I think I probably can with AI. Right. Have them like walking through forests, as they evolve. I think So that this is what that has. It starts off with the 10th planet Cybermen. And they do evolve over time into all different cyber breeds, right? Until at the end, there's this massive cyber force, which the War Doctor and has to go in and defeat. A great war story, right? And Daleks don't appear in it, but they're mentioned, quite a few times. So again, this is probably one of the better releases, in this range, right? And the range is actually pretty good. Let's have a look at it, because this is the last one I think for a while. Right, 1 second. War Doctor. Let's have a quick look at all the War Doctor stuff. Sort by. We'll do oldest first, because they're normally the older ones are normally the best. Yeah, I mean, look, for £20, $20, this is the one you should get. Right, the first John Hurt one. Only the monstrous. That's really good. These are all actually really good. Then you got introduced Jacqueline Pierce as like her Time Lord handler. Next one has Ages of Chaos. So none of them are as good as the first one. And then Counters of War that has Leela in it. And then John Hurt is Brown Bread. And then the character is brilliantly resurrected by Jonathan Carey. Yeah, fantastic. I think $20 a box set for these things are actually pretty good. So yeah, Fortune of Fire. It starts off the minute after his regeneration. The Warbringer is also a very good one. It introduces a character that goes a bit sideways later, but it's fine. And the third one is like three disparate stories, and the fourth one is essentially Apocalypse Now. He who fights the monsters. A really good story, right? 5 and 6 you can totally miss. It goes back to the stunning and brave female character from the second box set. Who cares? Then you got this Morbius one, which is really good, right? Again, 3-part epic. The Unknown Soldiers was far weaker than it should have been, right? all the elements were there for it to be great. I didn't listen to Fallen Heroes. I will check out. But this one, yes, this is definitely one amongst one of the better ones in the releases. I think totally. If you want to go Christmas film yourself, this is the one to go for, right? I would indeed recommend it. Any other news? Let's see what they got to say for themselves. Alex McQueen, master of his craft. Battle McQueen has been bringing Menace and Mayhem to Big Finish. Basically, they're all interviewing him. God, I'm not interested in the 8th Doctor. Oh wait, they got here. They have a Christmas sale. Let's see what's on their Christmas sale. Oh, it's 40% off the first Doctor. Yeah, let's check out their Christmas sale. No. No. Mummy, hell's about. Even at £12, $12, I don't want that. No. Box of Light's not bad, but not at $40, please. No. Paternoster Gang, I was never really that into. I would do this one. It's like The Invisible Man meets Sherlock Holmes. $266 is probably worth it. No, stay away from anything with the audacity, and she's awful. Chimes of Midnight, $266, pure class, right? Pure class. In fact, I got something. I always regretted that I didn't. Hey, where is that? I printed it out earlier to read on Sabbath. I always regretted. I wish I bought the Christmas short trips books to read this time of year. I would have really loved them. There's a bunch of them, but I missed out on them. So you can get the PDFs online. I printed out this first story. Hang on a second. I've been at this first Unit Christmas Parties by Nick Wallace, right? I'll print out another couple before Sabbath, right? But I am looking forward to them. Santa's Claw, no. Old Tannenbaum's not bad. Again, it's $2. Why not? All these like $2 ones, why not? I would say they're all pretty good. Where we at? To Heart's Desire. Damaged Goods for $10. That's one of the best Christmas specials, right? That is such a great segue between what's it called again? Not Dragonfire, Survival and Rose, right? It's thematically fits there. It's written by Rusty Davis, right? From the version New Adventures book. It's really good, right? It's really good. $10 is really cheap. Ravenous 2, no, not really. I mean, they got a few Christmas things, but not really. Flip Flop is a rip. It's $266, but it's not really Christmassy, right? Companion Chronicles, Find and Replace. Again, very was it very peripherally Christmassy. Old Man Amanda is more New Year'sy. And it's okay until the last part where it all falls apart, right? Same with the new countermeasures. Well, I really should give that a listen. This is the one with the great intelligence. This is one where they came back. Claws of Santa's are awesome. Iris Wildfire and the Claws of Santa, that is awesome. That is so worth your $5, right? You get your Ghost Stories of Christmas. Okay, so the best Christmas stories they've done are Relative Dimensions and Death in Blackpool. Right, but that will make you listen to the entire Lucy Miller range, which is all of them fantastic, right? Absolutely fantastic. Anyway, my point is the War Doctor Cybergene is excellent, right? It's really genuinely very good. Fine with that. Now, I had some more stuff downloaded that we were going to look at. Where was it? Supergirl. What's this? Cybergene. We saw that.
I've heard it's really.
No, not that one. Oh, we could look at more AI stuff. No, not that one. No. Survivor. No. Okay, fine. Here, we'll have a quick look over here. Where is it? Go to Mid-Journey. Doink. This is what I always love. So this was in one of the Doctor Who books when they were doing the Hungry Earth and bring the Silurians back. This was the original design with the third eye, right? Which I think would have been far stronger than what they used, right? The Madame Vastra. So Mid-Journey Doctor Who, I'm like, that looks so good. Why couldn't we have had that? It would have been so much better. Right. I just love the stuff Mid-Journey does. I really do. He's got anything else here. Lots of Frobisher, right? Oh, Frobisher. Oh, how big talking about. This one is a little bit bigger than I think what Frobisher should be, but it's kind of like. See, that was a bit too small. That was a bit too, but it looks too much like a penguin, right? This one looks just right to me, right? This one looks there. That's a perfect Frobisher. Although this one, again, because it's a little bit more cartoony and animated. But again, it was the Maltese penguin, I believe. Right? Okay, so this is a quick addendum at the end of this video. The addendum is because I finished listening to it, right? I finished listening to Cybergene. I thought it's only fair to review it, having listened to the end of it, right? Because I was talking about it yesterday when I was doing my live stream, which you just watched. I was about halfway through the final disc, so now I finished it. I'm listening to the extras. It sticks the landing, right? It definitely is. It has a good ending. Probably one of the best big finish releases this year. I mean, I don't know. I have to think about it. It really is one of the best big finish releases this year. Has a nice epic quality to it. It feels like a... Oh, there's my dog over there. It feels like a... like, I would love this as a mini-series around Christmas. It would totally get me watching it. It's better than any Doctor Who that's been on in, I don't know, 7-8 years, a long time. It's weird. Like, the best big finish ranges are the ones without the people who originally played the roles in it. Like the War Doctor range, you've got Jonathan Carey doing a brilliant job as the War Doctor. And also he's very doctory in it as well, right? Even though he's like, I am no Doctor no more, right? It ends up with a very nice speech about him not being the Doctor when he gives that speech because he so much is the Doctor, right? But there's all that guilt and recrimination going on in there. He uses people, which is what I like seeing the War Doctor do, and get into like morally ambiguous places. And just lots and lots of good cyber fun. This is a recommend, right? This is genuinely a recommend. I am ecstatic to be able to recommend something. I'm much happier when I'm happier listening to stuff or watching stuff than when I'm grumpy about it. So well done, Jonathan Carey. Well done, the whole team. I would say knock this one out the park. Right, a hearty recommendation. So I go out and buy it now. Don't pirate it. Right? If you want to watch it, you can pirate it, but don't pirate it. Go and buy it. It's worth the money. It's worth it. $20. It's worth the money. Buy it before the price goes up, because then it won't be. My name's Tzvi Lebetkin, the Rabbi from another planet. Please like, share, and subscribe, and ring that little bell. Ring the little bell so you're notified when new videos drop.
Yeah!